This week on Tips, Tricks, and Practice Routines, we're going to talk a little bit about standing versus stepping. Is either way better than the other? And standing in the box, different positions and angles. First, on stepping versus standing. Totally a personal preference. Some of your best players out there step, some of your best players out there stand. You really have to be comfortable in the box, one of the most important things in the game. There's several of those. Standing in the box, you have to be comfortable. You have to have a comfortable bag. It's got to feel good in your hand. Third, it has to be consistent. One of the reasons the wife and I designed the Magic V. Very comfortable to us. So basically, I'm going to go back to the box here and I'm going to show you a couple things. On this side of the box, there's not a whole lot of adjustments really needed. Maybe a slight angle. You want square. You want to be squared up with the hole. I'm a huge proponent on that one. If you just angle just slightly, you've got you a nice straight line, whether you come from here or if you come from the side, it really doesn't matter. But where things change is when you step over to the other side of the board. If you stand in the box the same way you do over here, you now have to come across your body in an unnatural way. To me, it feels awkward, coming across trying to make that shot at the hole. So what I do is I slightly angle myself. The foot comes right across that corner of the board, and it's pretty much lined up with the corner on the other board down at the other end. Once you've done that, from either stance, I've got a straight line, or if I come from the side, I have a straight line. And another thing I want to talk about is this 36-inch box here. A lot of people do not utilize that all the way, don't feel comfortable utilizing it. To me, it is a huge advantage being able to move around in this box and get different angles on the hole. If you come out here, say you got a bag out there in the center of the board, you're in the front of the hole, you now have an option of possibly pushing that bag out of the way, getting around it, or just flat out going around it, or even just bringing that bag up into the hole and screwing it all up. That way you can either get in maybe an airmail battle or kind of pick at the hole. Love my odds when we get into that kind of a game. So that is a very important thing in the game, I believe, is getting comfortable with moving around out here. I'm going to do a few other videos that I'll show some different little practice routines that I've incorporated in my game to help me get more comfortable with doing this. Another thing I want to mention, you don't really think about when you're talking about the angles. When you're going straight up the hole, you basically have your 6-inch hole, you got a little forgiveness on either side coming in. Once you move to the outside, you now have taken this hole and expanded it almost another quarter of the size of forgiveness coming around this outside out here like this. Not just that side, but you come out at a better angle. Plus, you still have this side of it, whether you push that bag in or you can push by it and get out of the way. Get it out of the way. So either way, stepping out really gives you a lot of advantages. Again, we'll have some additional videos that'll help make you a little bit more comfortable doing that and incorporating that into your practice routine. Thanks for joining us, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.